Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a makeup look inspired by this Stacey Marie look today. I really just want to try and push my creativity this year and just build on my makeup skills, and Stacey Marie is like a perfect example of the kind of makeup that I want to like try and achieve. So yeah, I'm going to do a makeup look inspired by this today because I just think the colours and just the style of it is beautiful. So yeah, I'm just going to try and recreate this today. I'm not going to lie, I'm mainly doing it because I got this Stacey Marie Carnival palette for Christmas. It's absolutely beautiful, so yeah, I just really want to do a makeup look using this. I also got a bunch of new makeup for Christmas which I am so excited to use. I'm not gonna lie, I have used quite a bit of it already because I've been having like a little play around with a lot of it, but yeah, I've not used any in videos. So I've already moisturised my face using my new moisturiser. I got this for Christmas off of Becca. Who knows, I've just been crying about my dry skin for the past few months and I'm not gonna lie, I've been using this since Christmas and my skin, I could tell a difference from like the first time of using it really, but after the first couple times using it, my skin felt like it was back to normal. I feel like this is actually a miracle worker because I don't have the dry skin around my nose anymore that I was like really struggling with, because makeup was like really clinging to it and it was really annoying, but yeah, I don't have that no more. And yeah, my skin just feels like back to normal, so I am loving this. I've also put on a little bit of lip oil. This is the Clarins Lip Comfort Oil. It's just like a little mini tube of it, and this has saved my lips. If you've watched my last couple of videos, you'll know that I was like really suffering with dry lips, and this has saved that. These two products have been a lifesaver recently because my skin and lips just, they feel back to how they should do. But yeah, my lips are nowhere near as dry as what the one I've been using this, so I'm going to be repurchasing both of these as soon as they're empty. I didn't get any new eyebrow products for Christmas, so I am going to be using the same Revolution Pro brow pomade that I usually use. I definitely am going to have to buy myself some new eyebrow products though very soon because this is nearly running out. The actual brow pomade now is coming loose and moving about, so yeah, definitely need to invest in some eyebrow products for myself. Also got a new mirror and it's like a really magnifying one, so I plucked my eyebrows yesterday. My eyebrows are always a complete mess in my videos because I just don't do anything to them. I give them a pluck every now and then, but never enough because I'm always too much of a wimp and it hurts too much. But I actually did it yesterday with like my magnifying mirror. I got really up close and personal. I feel like I did quite a good job, so I feel like my eyebrows are actually looking okay for a change. I definitely need to keep up with the plucking of my eyebrows now because they look so much neater than what they usually do. I mean, they might not look it to you, but they do look a lot neater to me, so yeah, definitely need to keep up with that. I feel like my eyebrows are looking quite dark though. I might need to get a lighter brow product now that my hair's getting lighter. I'll zoom you in a little bit because I'm going to do my eyes first. I'm not zooming you in that far. I'm going to prime my eyes first with the P. Louise base. I'm bringing this quite far out because I'm planning on like going quite blown out with the eyeshadows. The first colour I'm going to go in with is the shade Reckless. It's this really deep burgundy colour. I'm going to put this all through my crease. I've buffed out the edges of that a little bit, but I'm not too bothered about properly blending it at the minute because I'm going to go in with more colours above that. I'm going to go in with the shade Boy Bye on a little fluffy brush. And I'm just going to blend this above that burgundy colour. I'm going to use this bright yellow shade called Keen. I'm going to blend this into the inner corner. I can't decide what colour to use to do the outer corner, because I can't decide if it looks more like orangey or pinky. I might go in with a peach. I'm going to go in with the shade Makeup first, and I'm going to use that to blend out the outer part. Changed my mind, and I'm going to go in with the shade Foolish because that makeup shade wasn't really doing much. So I'm hoping this will like add a little bit more colour. I'm going to use a little bit of the shade Lights Out to darken the outer corner, and I never use black. It always scares me a little bit too much, so I don't know how this is going to go. And then I'm going in with the other colours above that to blend it out again. That was actually easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm always really scared with black because I feel like it's just not going to blend out, but that's actually blended really easily. I'm going to use this P. Louise Basic Brights in the shade Banging Blue, and I'm going to use this to like do the cut crease to get that blue line. I got these Basic Brights for Christmas and I'm so excited to use them. I've literally been wanting them for ages. I'm not doing a full cut crease, I've just gone up to there, and then I'm going to be cutting that again with a white base because I just want a little line of the blue. But on here the line is only halfway, so that's kind of the shape I've gone for. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the shade Make Waves, and I'm going to press this on top of that blue just to make sure that it doesn't like move anywhere. I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of Soft Spot as well, and I'm going to put that on top of that because I feel like it's actually quite like dulled it down a little bit. It was really bright without the eyeshadow on, but I felt like I needed it just to set it in place, and I feel like I've dulled it down a little bit now. That's a little bit better. I think that'll do. Just need to try and do the same on the other eye. I feel like I probably didn't need to set that down in place anyway because it felt quite like, I don't really know how to describe it, but it didn't feel wet when I put it onto the eyes. So I feel like I might have got away without setting it, but I just wanted to be safe rather than sorry. They are not equal at all. I don't really know what I'm doing. They are not equal, but it's only meant to be a little line, so hopefully that doesn't matter. My hand is a complete mess and it's gonna get even worse. I'm going to use that P. Louise base in the shade Rumour Zero, which is the white shade, and I'm going to cut my crease with this. It's probably going to turn into like a light blue shade because of the blue underneath. I'm hoping it doesn't matter too much. I'm going to use the shade Pillow Talk, and I'm going to press that onto the first part of that cut crease just to set the white in place. It's not as bright of a white as I wanted. It looks like a pure white in here, or it does to me anyway, but then on the eye it looks more of like a creamy kind of colour. Oh, this is not working at all. I really don't know what to do because that is not working. Just brought that out a little bit more because I felt like it wasn't as straight as it is in the picture. I'm just going to use this Barry Dazzle Dust, which is like a white gold kind of colour. I'm just going to place that on the inner part of that because the white eyeshadow didn't do what I wanted it to do. So I'm going to use this instead. It's a good job that this is just inspired by the picture because it's definitely not looking exactly the same. I'm going to go in with the shade Ecstasy, which is the bright green colour. I'm just going to place this next to the white. And then because I want that to be like more of a shimmery kind of green, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Fair Play highlight colour. And I'm just going to bob that on top of the green so it turns it into like a shimmer colour. And then going in with a little bit of Peppermint, which is the shimmery teal kind of colour. And I'm just going to place this next to the green. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of Wasted and place that next to the blue. To be fair, that's actually turned out quite well. It's gone a lot better than I thought it was going to do. So now I just need to try and do the same on this side. I've just got eyelash glue in my hair. Why do I always get something in my hair every single video? So I've done both eyes now. I feel like they're definitely not symmetrical, but they're not too different. I really struggled putting my eyelashes on today, so there's a good chance they're not actually on properly. But I think I've done it. I bought a new glue. I was getting really good at putting them on, and then I've bought a new glue and I feel like I'm back to square one again because it's like it dries differently to the one that I used to use. So I've not got used to it yet, but I've put them on and I think they look okay. I'm gonna move on to my face makeup now and then I'll finish off the eyes after, but I'm actually really happy with how they're going so far. I feel like the white Dazzle Dust is like starting to crack a little bit, but apart from that I think it's going okay. I'm gonna use this Revolution Pro Blur Stick to prime my face. I've been using this like a few times recently and I don't actually know if I feel like it doesn't really do much to blur out my pores and stuff. I'm just gonna use it anyway. I'm just going to be using the same foundation and concealer as I usually do, so I'll just speed through this part. I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the shade Saddle. I got quite a few new Anastasia Beverly Hills products for Christmas and I was so excited about it because I think they're definitely one of my favourite brands. I absolutely love every single thing I've tried of theirs so far. Oh, my hair keeps getting everywhere. For blush, I'm going to use this little miniature NARS Orgasm. This is stunning. I love this. I've literally used it every single time I've done my makeup since I've got it. So I definitely need to go and buy the full version once I've run out of this. I'm not going to lie, my mum got this in a Debenhams advent calendar and she doesn't wear makeup, so I just thought it was going to go to such a waste if she had this. So she's let me have it instead. I got two new Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight palettes. I got the Moonchild and I got the Sugar Glow Kit. I don't know which one to use. I think I'm going to use the Moonchild one and I'm going to go in with Pink Heart. Oh, that looks beautiful. I actually love that. I'm going to take a little bit of that Pink Heart shade again and I'm going to put that on my brow bone to give a little shimmer up there. So on the picture she's gone for like a bluey green kind of colour on the bottom lash line, so I'm going to use the shade Nuke. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of Lights Out, which is the black shade again. And I don't really want to put this on my bottom lash line because, like I said, black scares me. But on the picture the lower lash line is a bit darker, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this on like really close to the waterline. I'm going to blend a little bit of Showboat on my lower lash line as well. I shouldn't have done that because I feel like that's too heavy on my lower lash line. It's really annoying. I'm taking a tiny little bit more of that Barrier Dazzle Dust. I'm just applying that on the inner corner. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of the P. Louise Banging Blue shade on my borderline. So that is the eyes finished. They're very dramatic, but I kind of like them. I'm not loving the lower lash line, but I'm just going to deal with it. So for the lips, I'm going to use my MAC lip liner in the shade Cork. So this is my finished makeup look. It definitely hasn't turned out exactly like Stacey Marie's. Hers is a lot better, but I don't think it's turned out too bad. I actually quite like it. I definitely prefer like the top half of my eye rather than my lower lash line because I'm not too fond of that. But overall, I do actually quite like how it's turned out. But yeah, this is my finished makeup look. I really hope you like it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!